Hi everyone, my name is Dak Mills, and this is my peer review for Andrea Musgrove. Hope I pronounced your name correctly. Full disclaimer, you did mention that you did not have time to edit your last sequence, so totally understandable. I'm not going to speak too much on that one, but maybe just get an idea of where you were probably going with it and kind of see if our ideas kind of collide on that. The focus of your film was really great. Didn't think anything was too out of focus. I didn't think the camera was too shaky. I thought you were great with your young actor that was in it. So you did a good job with that. I thought it was steady camera work, a little shaky in certain scenes, probably like sequence two a little bit. But that's not a bad thing because I think sometimes with heavy action scenes, you gotta have that shaky camera and different angles that can happen. So, not to say that's probably what you were going for, but it can happen. So, overall, I thought it was kind of nice. It wasn't too bad. So, I thought you did a good job on that. Your lighting was really good, especially in your enclosed space. It was really awesome. Your young actor was very adorable. So, this this depiction in each of your scenes were good. I was trying to make sure I had the right storytelling, so I kind of broke it down. So I assume the sequence one was of Hayden. Now, granted, that's probably not the young child's name, but I always want to name my son that, and I think he deserves a name because he did a really great job. So I'm gonna say the character's name is Hayden. But I would love to know what his real name is because he was really good. But I felt that Hayden was, jumping rope, so that was a story I was getting, or just playing in general. Sequence two was him observing the play, or watching someone else play or throwing the ball, which I thought was kind of nice. The third one was him playing with the cups, which I thought was kind of nice. Him playing with the cups, and the fourth one, which I know you didn't do, shows Hayden playing with the sticky ball. I don't know if that's what it's called, but to me it seems like sticky ball, kind of a cool name. But I kind of figured that's probably where you're going to go with that last sequence of him just playing with the ball and getting those actions, which would have been really cool. So it's nice to know you're doing that. I don't think you broke the 180 rule. If anything, you did 180. So a lot of times Hayden was in one scene or focused on the camera. I think the other scenes you kind of went from one side to the other, but not in the sense of a full 360. So more of like you were on one side of him and you're on the other side of him, but it still stayed to those same sides. So I don't think that's breaking the 180 rule. Granted, we're all still learning this, so I could be wrong on that too. But I did like that action. It could have been used as kind of a trucking scene as well. So if it was kind of him just kind of moving or going with it, that could have been nice too. Would have probably been a lot. You got to get him to kind of stand in one spot to do that, but would have been nice to see that. How could you improve on your future work? I mean, I think we all have room for improvement. Let's be honest. Like you said, you mentioned you have time to edit. So I just personally like to see if you do have the time, what you were going to go over with the fourth sequence and kind of see where your storytelling was with that. My suggestions overall, and this is just me from a sense of storytelling and what I feel that maybe you wanted to portray and what you probably could portray, and these are me just offering certain kind of, I guess you can say kind of directorial directions, but kind of getting a sense of what you want to tell for your sequence. I thought the first one could have been the focus on the jump rope. Hayden's jumping, and maybe getting that from different angles. I would say probably like a rule of thirds, having him on one corner, focus on that. Extreme close up, him probably laughing or just enjoying jump rope. Even like a wide shot or even a detail shot, maybe seeing him jump or seeing the jump rope go over and over again would have been kind of cool to see that happen. I would say in sequence two, I still have the idea of him kind of watching them play, but I would say maybe have him eat something, maybe like an applesauce or a pack or a bar or a Fruit Loop. And kind of maybe those angles showing him kind of observing them playing, but he's enjoying a snack. That could be the same with the rule of third shot. That could be a wide shot for that. Probably like an extreme close up of him like eating, so you can kind of really get his face in it, kind of see where he is, and maybe like even a pan shot of just kind of the people playing with the ball, and then him sitting there eating a snack, kind of observing what's going on. You know, kind of get that kind of storytell sense of like, does he want to play? Is he enjoying his snack? You know, once again, I'm just probably overthinking it in my head, but it could be something that'd be kind of cool. And I would think in the third sequence, it'd be great to kind of have him do, I love the cup idea, but maybe do like a trucking shot of him playing with the cups, which would be kind of nice. Kind of, you know, see him kind of pan and go with it and try that. I would say a good tilt would have been nice too. He's playing with the cups, but you're kind of coming up on that shot of him playing with the cups as well. That would have been nice. Even a leading line shot, that would have been great. I mean, even with the lines that are on the ground, him playing with the cups, that could have been like a cool kind of sequence to do with that as well. I guess the significance of shooting for sequence is, Miss Mial probably understand this, is that having stuff on the cutting room floor is really crucial. I did this mistake in my video. I had some great, amazing shots, had great storytelling, great lighting, everything was going amazing. And I did the cardinal rule of the virtual. And I said, oh man, these are so great and amazing, but because I did them virtual, we can't use them, and they're gone. And so I had to redo all entire shots, and I didn't have the same lighting I had before, didn't have the same actors I had anymore, so I had to kind of improvise that. So a rule of thumb I like to just maybe suggest, and this has been helpful for me, when you're doing these shots, and you probably are, take 2 to 3 of them. You know, since they're very short, they're only 10 minutes, it's great to kind of take that time to have those short shots and have to play with them. So when you're going through your videos, you could say, I kind of like this one might be a little better for me, and then kind of see which one kind of plays a little better for you. And that way you can see the sequence kind of line up with your additional shots, and that way it's almost not stressful where you're like, oh man, I missed that shot, I didn't have this, I didn't have what was going on. So that would be really good to keep in mind when you're moving forward. That it actually would save you so much time. And I think it saves a lot of time in the industry as well. I mean, if you have an actor that's out or gone, or you miss certain lighting for the day, and then that's another $100,000 or so to go back and redo that shot. So keeping that in the back of your head is always great, because you have so much to work with. You have so much you can kind of pull together and make amazing. So those are my only things. Andrea, I think you did a good job overall. I'd love to see what you do next. And I would love to see more with little Hayden if that's possible, because I think he is very adorable. Thanks again for watching. I hope this was helpful. And we will hopefully either do this again or not do it again. Whichever comes first. Thanks.